good afternoon to one and all gathered here. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Selvaradjou, Honorable Director, Pondicherry Technological University, Chairman Dr. Sanjay Cherian, Pondicherry National Health Authorities, Mr. Balamurugan and Mr. Bharati, Ms. Srividya Health Attayap, Academic Director, Mrs. Uma Narasimhamurthy, Vice Principal, Mr. Prabhu, coordinators, faculty members, dear parents, and finally, the winners of the Cognitive Meristem exhibition of 2025 to 26.
Yesterday, we have witnessed inspiring participation, vibrant ideas, and the spirit of excellence. As we draw the curtains of this enriching journey, let's celebrate the dedication, hard work, and brilliance that made it all possible.
Let us begin this significant occasion by invoking the blessings of the Almighty and paying homage to our motherland. May divine grace and cultural pride guide us in all our endeavors. I request everyone to rise for the prayer song.
Valedictory gathering, we invite our academic director to deliver the welcome address.
Hearty welcome to each and every one of you to this wonderful afternoon. On behalf of the study whole, I deem it an honor to extend a hearty welcome to our honorable chief guest and to all the parents who have taken your time off to attend this program to motivate our lovely children. Well, I would like to apologize on behalf of our chairman, who is just on the way and he would get delayed, and he said there is no reason that anyone should wait for me, and he instructed us to start the program, and that is why we have started the program. He might be joining us at any point of time. Well, just a brief introduction about the exhibition. I hope all of you already know that our school has been conducting this cognitive meristem, an interdisciplinary exhibition where children showcase their knowledge and skills through projects. So this exhibition year on year has been growing, and with the support of none other than you parents, we wouldn't have been able to do this kind of a program. And it is at this juncture I should also extend gratitude to Pondicherry University, Pondicherry Technological University for being a great support, and especially for our ATAL program and other scientific programs as well. And it is not just stopping at that. I thank all those professors, HODs from Pondicherry University, the department heads who came here as judges, and that was not a simple thing in spite of their Herculean work that they have. Really tremendous amount of work that they have, but even after coming here, they will be getting a lot of calls, but still they were very, very humble enough to spare their valuable time. So I really place on record my appreciation to all the judges and to the Pondicherry University and to Pondicherry Technological University for always being a big support. At this juncture, I would like to thank Mrs. Vidya Bhavani, who is given us the health app, which is what we are running at the school to maintain the health records. And on her behalf, she has brought us very significant members from the National Health Authority, that is Pondicherry Health Authorities, and they would be addressing you all also, just to give you a briefing of what is this health app and how this health app is going to be significantly contributing in maintaining the health data. Now, without much ado, there is one important duty of mine, is that to give a short introduction. I am sure it is not possible, but still I am trying my best to give a short introduction about our esteemed guest, Dr. Selvaradjou, who is the Director of Planning and Division, Planning and Development, Pondicherry Technological University, and he had completed his Masters from Pondicherry University, M.Tech, in Electronics and Communication Engineering, and then he has completed his PhD from IIT Madras in Computer Science Engineering, and especially in the wireless sector networks. And his publications are running on to pages. I did not know which one should I tell, which one I should leave. So I just can say 50 plus, 100 plus publications in his resume. And he has guided nearly 100 plus students for UG, PG and doctoral degrees. Now, it is, if you just look at his positions that he has occupied before becoming a director of the Planning and Development sector of Pondicherry Technological University. He was a professor of course, teaching and research at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, associate professor, and then his industrial experience is more than 2 years, and his teaching experience is 25 plus years, and research experience is 20 plus years. So as an administrator, he has served various positions. He has served as an administrator for Institute Web and Email Server. He was the faculty in charge for the Google Developer Students Club, and he was technical head for various consultancy projects. And then he was a member of the CENTAC PG admissions, and he was a coordinator and system administrator to the quality enhancement in engineering education piloted by IIT Madras. And he has completed a JIPMER intramural project titled Effectiveness of Remote Mobile App-Based Monitoring of Prothrombin Time and INR for follow-up of heart valve replacement patients, and non-randomized trial as co-leader with Dr. Hemachandran. So like this it's going on and on. I think I will be reading long, profile indeed, but I would like to make it short. And hence, thank you so much, sir, for being with us, such a esteemed personality to be with us. And such a humble person, he also joined us for the inauguration. So we are really, really grateful to you, sir, for having joined us. Well, now the most important thing is about the cognitive Meristem. The prizes children are all for, really eagerly looking forward to what prize do they get, why, in which sector have they been selected as prize winners, and I am sure that all parents are also equally eager. So without much ado about anything, thank you so much for joining us, all of you, and once again I extend a hearty welcome to each and every one of you present here.
Thank you, ma'am, for those gracious words of welcome and steering this event with such vision and enthusiasm.
Moments of recognition are always special. To honor our esteemed dignitaries whose presence elevates today's ceremony, we now proceed with the felicitation. We now invite our Academic Director, ma'am, to felicitate the Chief Guest, Dr. Selvaradjou, Director, PTU and Vice Principal, to felicitate the judges from Pondicherry University, Dr. Suganti and M.R. Keertana.
Will be addressing every the judge of our education.
Thank you, sir, for that gesture of appreciation and goodwill.
We are privileged to have among us members from Pondicherry Health Authority, Mr. Valedictory from Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, and Mr. Bharati, Project Coordinator, who will be briefing us about ABA ID. We welcome you to the stage, sir.
I'm Bharati, Project Coordinator, ABDM, actually. Actually, I'm here to talk about ABDM. Most of people know about Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Under that, each individual, each citizen have ABA ID, Ayushman Bharat Health Account, which is very useful for the public to use the ID to create a digital health record, to practice, to involve in digital ecosystem. ABA is a 14-digit unique number. It's not just a number, it's a digital key to involve in the digital healthcare practice, which is using that patient can access the health records through the mobile app, and the patient can visit the hospital for appointment taking. No need to wait in a long queue. They can use the ABA app, they can easily get the token without waiting in a long queue. And moreover, they can use the app for, there is a method called scan and share. in that app, they can use it, they can easily get the token without waiting in a long queue. And moreover, patients can get the records digitally without any delay. There no need to keep the records always in their hands. They can use it in the smartphone. They can use it. They can easily keep it in the app. This program was launched by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2001. Nearly, almost in India, 82 crores health accounts have been created so far. In Pondicherry, nearly 9 lakhs accounts have been created so far. And like if you look at the advantages for that ABAP is, you can store the health records, you can share the health records with the healthcare facilities with the consent only. The doctors cannot view your health records without your consent. It has a specific time period that patients can assign the time period so that doctor can access the health record. They can make a decision depends upon that. So these are the features under the Ayushman Bharat digital mission so far. And similarly, for healthcare professionals, they have a 14-digit healthcare professional numbers, and for health facility, they have 12-digit health facility registration number. These are all the components are under the ABDM. So in future, patients can get the digital health record from birth to till the end of life period. So we don't need to worry about the missed health records no more in future. So these are all the advantages are there under ABDM. And we have certified partners under the National Health Authority. So some of the feature apps are available, like Health Data is one of certified by NHA. Through that, students, it is mostly involves in students is a major part in the health data. So there you can students can save their like physical examination records and eye examination, dental screening, and some other related to physical examination. So I hope these features will be really helpful to the public as well as students in future to store their health records. So thank you for this.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful briefing.
We now welcome Ms. Vidya, who will now share with us an overview of the Health Atai app, a thoughtful digital initiative aimed at making health information and services more accessible to all.
Hi, good evening everyone. So I am Sri Vidya. I have a startup called as Space Data and a product pay வந்து Health Atai. நானும் உங்கள ஒருத்தங்க தான், உங்களை மாதிரி ஒரு பேரண்ட் தான் நான். ஸோ நானும் நம்ம சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் ஐஐடி மெட்ராஸ்ல இருந்து PhD. I am just passed out from IIT Madras. So very happy to be the same alumni. So IIT Madras போயிட்டு தான் நான் நினைக்கிறேன் சும்மா இருக்க மாட்டோம்ட்டு மண்டையில ஏதாவது ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். We'll be seeing for the next enter. So being said that during my PhD journey ஒரு autoimmune problem வந்தது. ஏன் வந்தது, எதுக்கு வந்தது, இதுதான் இப்ப இருக்கிற காலகட்டத்துல there are so many type of autoimmune என்னென்னமோ ப்ராப்ளம் சொல்றாங்க. குழந்தை பிறக்கிறதுக்கே ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு நிறைய. என்ன அந்த மாதிரி ஏன் நடக்குது, எதுக்கு நடக்குது, இது வந்து இப்போ அதுக்கு எல்லாமே நமக்கு டேட்டா தேவை. ஸோ நான் என்ன விஷுவலைஸ், இது வந்து சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் வந்து ஆயுஷ்மான் பாரத் டிஜிட்டல் மிஷன் எடுத்துட்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. ஸோ இட் ஷுட் ரீச் ஆல் தி சிட்டிசன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. அவங்க வந்து அவங்க ஹெல்த் ரெக்கார்ட் ஃபுல்லா பிறந்ததுல இருந்து அவங்கள லாஸ்ட் டேட் இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும். மெயின்டைன் பண்றதுனால என்ன பெனிஃபிட், ஏதாவது ஒரு எமர்ஜென்சி ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்துச்சுன்னா ஏன் நடக்குது, எதுக்கு நடக்குது, நான் கேள்வி எனக்குள்ள கேட்ட மாதிரி நம்ம ஃபியூச்சர் ஜெனரேஷன் கேட்க கூடாது. அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே அவங்க கையில கிடைக்கணும். எந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்தாலும் they should have the data with them. இதனாலதான் எனக்கு இது நடந்திருக்கு. And they need to move for preventive medicine, not for a curative medicine. And that, having in that mission, I have come to this journey and the anytime, anywhere accessible health record. And I thank study equality. So central government வந்து ABI வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு எடுத்துட்டு போய் அவங்களோட longitudinal health record, that is from day one when they are joining with the school, kindergarten is when they are passing out, and even after that it will be continued. Okay, so அந்த இது பண்ணதுக்கு they highly appreciated us, and they have sent the Pondicherry NHA team also to share the benefits for you itself. So I thank Study Equality Management team for giving us the opportunity and being as a role model for entire country. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the thoughtful insight of the app.
It is an indeed moment of pride to have among us our chief guest, Dr. Selvaradjou, the director in the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Pondicherry Technological University. He is also a member of Selection Committee for JIGMA Technical Staff and Admission Committee Chairman for PTU. His contribution to the field of education has been truly commendable. We are privileged to have you grace this occasion and share your thoughts with us, sir. We are privileged to welcome our chairman, Dr. Pondicherry.
Respected Chairman, Academic Director, Vice Principal, guest of honors on the dais, the parents of the children studying in this esteemed school, and my dear children studying in this school. Very good afternoon, good evening to all of you. So it is my privilege to stand before you on the occasion of valedictory function of the 2 days exhibition that you will have exhibited all your ideas from. So last week when academic director madam came and then asked our vice chancellor to inaugurate this and then also come to this particular thing, he happily agreed for doing both the roles, but due to some of his preoccupation, there are a lot of other events that are going on in our university, so he deputed me to come. So that is how I came to sit on this particular dais on behalf of the vice chancellor. As madam has introduced my profile, actually I have gone through my studies starting from the very lowest grade, I would say, immediately after 10th, and I didn't even study in a college. I studied 10th standard, afterwards immediately I went to institution for polytechnics, diploma, for doing the diploma. So by 1980s, when I completed my 10th standard, there wasn't any engineering college at all in our Pondicherry. If at all we had to opt for doing this engineering in those days, we had to go outside of the Pondicherry, which many of the parents would not be prepared to do that particular thing. So we had only one choice. If at all we have to earn money soon, then we have to go and study in polytechnic. There was only one polytechnic. So I had an option. That was very competitive enough to get a seat into that. Not everybody would get it. So all the meritorious students only will be getting admission in the polytechnic. So I had an opportunity to do my diploma in electronics and communication engineering after 10th standard. And then I was studying in a government school located in Jalpet, where I had very good teachers without whom I would not have been involved like this. I want to praise on this. Similarly, the teachers of the polytechnic helped us shaping our career. So they have actually shown how the future, how the industry is going to be. The 3 years of our studies shaped all of our minds and all that. Immediately after I exited from Polytechnic, I got a job in a company called Pragati Computers. I don't know how many of you know. So by then, there were only two companies who were manufacturing computers in 1980s. Both of them were located in Pondicherry. So one Pragati Computers, another is Auroville. With these two computer companies, I had an opportunity to join as a technical person there. I worked there for 2 years, and for a very meager salary only. My starting salary was only. I used to share this particular thing with my students also. Not to tell proud about me, but this is to motivate the students. That is the reason why I say. So my starting salary was only some 450 rupees per month, and then that thing was sufficient. My brother supported. I did not. My father expired when I was studying. So the family conditions were supported by my brother who was working as a junior engineer. So I didn't bother about how much I was earning, but I was only feeling proud that I was having a lot of learning opportunity where I was actually working day and night without bothering about how many hours I'm working about. Because every hour of my spending, every minute of my spending there was only towards learning. So it helped me to learn a lot of things. And then my career went like that. So diploma, and I got my job in instructor post in Pondicherry University. Now it's Pondicherry University. So when it was established, Pondicherry University. Our institution is 40 years old, and I came to understand that this reputed institution is entering the 19th year or so. With a great vision of Dr. Cherian, with a lot of interest, imparting international education at the international level, he has established it. So we should really appreciate that. Not every professional would afford to do that. So, thank you for the management, the present management, in continuing the legacy, and I wish it also elevates to next level beyond the school. Should also become kind of university as well. Definitely will come one day. That is what I wish. So yesterday, when I accompanied our Vice Chancellor on his request, I came along with him. So we truly enjoyed the day, I would say. Why? Because we have been only teaching students of some 18 plus age only, the college students, 18 plus, 18 to 21. Or sometimes PhD, no age limitation. So PhD students also come and do that, interact with us. So after a long time, we have had chance to meet even young children, the LKG students also, junior KG students also. It was taking us to some 40 years ago, like we felt like that. We were also sitting here watching some live play performed by a group of students with the concept of taking us into ancient age of French connect. It was well played. I really truly enjoyed it, even though we don't know the French. We were born here, but we don't know the French. But we could understand from their play and all that. We could really understand that. So the Vice Chancellor, despite his busy schedule, did not bother about going. So he was just roaming around. Madam was asking, sir, please come and visit that room. It seems too close. He was able to come. He is 67. He is at the age of 67 and wearing glass at the age of 56. But even now he's never wears that. He is one of the top 2 scientists in the world, especially in the area of the water resources and environmental engineering. So such a eminent personality. We should thank really the government of Pondicherry for searching such an eminent person and then appointing as the Vice Chancellor, first Vice Chancellor of this 40 years old college. So we have really enjoyed all the exhibits, starting from the junior kindergarten students. We are demonstrating clay modeling, and zero is a hero. Zero is a hero. Puppet show was really amazing. I truly enjoyed that particular thing. I came to know from the Vice Principal that nearly about 600 exhibits were there, except the 10th standard and the 12th standard. So we are there to see, studying that and all that. So different ideas, well made. Definitely I should appreciate the parents also, because Parents should also have contributed a lot, I could understand. So you also must have really enjoyed that particular thing. So all these kind of things should really, happen every year. So that gives a different dimension of learning instead of sitting in a classroom and then listening to the teachers and making up something and then reproducing the thing. Will definitely will not help. Learning is very important. Studying is different and learning is different. So we have to learn from these kind of interactions. I truly appreciate the administration for successfully launching and conducting this despite a lot of difficulties that we might have faced. I also listened that 600 exhibits were awarded. I must really appreciate the judges from various universities and colleges. I think it's a very difficult job to go and then see each and everything, which is good. You must have the pressure of telling this is the first prize, everything was really truly amazing. So they must have had a lot of patience and applied their mind. I'm also eager to see who are one for first prize, second prizes and all that. So you have only the participations which don't matter whether you are getting a prize or not, it doesn't matter. So you should truly feel proud that I have produced something and then I will explain to the visitors, the parents and the students from other institutions. That kind of feeling is what is very important, rather than whether I am losing or getting wrong. Just keep on making attempts, doing these kind of things. So I wish all the young children studying in this reputed school to become future doctors like Dr. Cherry, not only a professional doctor, a lot of vision for helping the society. So today the nation is celebrating on a very important occasion. Can anyone say the students, children, please? Exactly. Thank you. Good. I appreciate you. So National Unity Day. It is celebrated to commemorate what? Birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So nation is celebrating that. So all of you should take pledge, and just now we have listened to the speeches of the MHA about the importance of our the government of India under the able administration of the Honorable Prime Minister. We have a lot of digital initiatives. This is one good example. Abha is a good example. The madam was telling about, she asked some question and then why it is happening. So what is the solution? So these kind of things should come at all your ages. Similar to that, we also did it. Just to share, I don't think so. I am taking much time. So you should have some lateral thinking. That is what is very important. You should not think monotonous. Don't only say that there is only one solution for a particular problem. Just have a lateral thinking. So that only comes out a lot of innovation and all that. So I just wanted to share at the time of Corona, when there was a lockdown, everybody was kept in their houses. We are not able to go out of the house and all that. I read a newspaper telling that a lot of patients were visiting the Jipmer, a very premier hospital, where poor people come and then get the medicines and all that. Because of lockdown, they were not able to know whether the hospital that particular specialization is open or not. So the management of the Jipmer released a press telling that these are the phone numbers that you have to contact and get an appointment and then come. I was thinking, okay, one day the people will see the paper. The illiterate people do not have access to that particular thing. So how do they reach that? Not everyone is knowledgeable to see the website also. So immediately something sparkled in my mind, and then called my students, hey, why not we give a solution for that particular thing? So my computer science students came forward, and then we designed something called an app called, named it as Hello Jipman. So we designed that in 3 languages, Tamil, English and Hindi also. So all the 3 languages we have deployed and we launched it. It has helped the public to reach, to know whether this particular section is available or not, what is the number to contact and all that, all such kind of things. It was a very small project, but the utility was really great at that particular point of time. So these kind of things, your ideas, your creations should help the society. The public good is what is very important, right? So that is the theme of today's celebration, National Youth Celebration, also Unity Day. Unity in diversity is very important, and our other nation, India, is a good example. Is setting a good example for the rest of the world where we are divided in different respects, language, culture, and many other things. But still, we feel proud to say that we're all Indians, isn't it? So that kind of thing only will make our nation progress in the future. So you please know you evolve as the persons of a lot of integrity and devotion to the nation. That is what is very important. Rather than getting the degrees required, but at the same time you should have true patriotism to the nation, a lot of concerns to the safety of the public. So keep thinking and then keep converting your ideas into the products. I wish you all the best. I'm really thankful for the management and my Vice Chancellor for being wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of inspiration. It was truly encouraging speech for our students, not only our students but even for our teachers and audience.
The most awaited moment of the day has arrived.
We would now invite our chairman, Dr. Sanjay Cherian, to deliver address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. At the very outset, I need to owe you all an apology for coming late. I had a really difficult surgery this morning and got delayed just to talk a little bit about innovation. It was actually a patient who presented with a tumor inside the heart. It was a 55-year-old lady, and tumors, we hear about tumors in the uterus or brain or kidney, wherever, but then tumors of the heart are very, very rare. And I didn't have time to actually read much about the statistics and the incidence, but if I'm not mistaken, it happens, I think, 1 in a million is the incidence of cardiac tumors. So we had this particular patient today that we had to operate, and the surgery took a lot longer than expected. And we have seen this, I have operated with Dad this particular case before. So it's not the first time that anyone is doing the surgery. But it's just that it's a very rare surgery. It's not one of the routine surgeries that we see. And surprisingly, I was just looking very quickly at the literature to see what is the size of the tumors, because I remember they were very small. They were like small marbles. But this one was like, almost the size of an apple. And I was just asking my team to find out what's the largest size of this tumor that has been reported so far. And they said that I think maybe 18 to 20 centimeters is the largest that they have reported so far. And the one that we operated today was about 30 centimeters. So this is probably the largest tumor that we've ever operated before. So that's the reason why I got delayed. The surgery took a lot longer than expected. And I came driving all the way from Chennai to Pondicherry to attend this function. So I got delayed. So I'm so sorry about this delay. So, sir, I did not have the pleasure of going and seeing all the exhibits, which I will do now. As soon as we finish this function, I would love to go around and see what has been done. At the very outset, I would like to thank the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mohan, and Dr. Selvaradjou for taking the time and the effort, despite their busy schedule, to come and be a part of the Meristem conclave, to be here to encourage all the students and to be a part of this event. So we really, really appreciate this. Because, what is important is that, as Sir rightly mentioned, every school gives an education, but very few of the schools will actually give students an opportunity to share knowledge and to come out with different ideas. And this is exactly what Dad was actually trying to achieve here, trying to be a little different from the regular schools. Dad was one person who really did not believe in the NEET exams or in any of the coaching classes or whatever. And I kept saying, maybe we should have some kind of coaching. But he said, the fact is that many students appear for these entrance exams. And the fact is that many get it, but there are also many who don't get it. So what happens to those students? So to cut the long story short, the thing is that we have, as the management of the study, we have always tried to mold students into global citizens. It's not just about getting a degree, as what you rightly said. It's not just about being, getting a degree or a certificate which you'll hang on the wall. It's about being practical. It's about being useful to the society. And that is exactly what we are trying to achieve here. And I, at the moment, would like to congratulate all the students, all the parents, all the staff, the teachers who have taken the effort for organizing this. So I would like to ask all of you to extend a very loud applause to the students, the parents, and the teachers for organizing this. This function happened only because of your enthusiasm. So I don't want to take any much time longer. So I am eagerly looking forward to going around and seeing everything. And congratulations, best wishes to all of you. As Sir mentioned again, it's not about winning the prize. It's about participating and collaborating with each other and learning from each other. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words, as it continues to stay in our taste as a journey of learning and discovery.
The most awaited moment of the day has arrived, the celebration of merit and perseverance. We are honored to have with us Dr. Selvaradjou, Director, Pondicherry Technological University, who will now preside over the prize distribution ceremony and felicitate our achievers. We request you to do the honors, sir.
Good evening, everyone. The most awaited event, prize distribution. So we start off with the science exhibits. I call upon Nishant Christopher of 5B for his science exhibit on the topic magnetic levitation. Sanvita and Tanvi Jain of 5A from the primary block on the projects named gallbladder and its function. We're moving on to the middle school. Samyukta of 8A for the working model of acid rain. Raghava Shaktidev, Hashik, Arya of 8th D for their project conversion of carbon dioxide into methane. We're moving on to the senior school. Saleh and Iraya Mahalakshmi. Saleh of 11A2 and Iraya Mahalakshmi of 11A1 for their project on Vedic robot. Vireha S and Shai Samishta of 11A2 for the project on drone. We are moving on to the next stream, Maths. Tanit of 5B and Yogit Krishna of 5E from the primary block for the project on Pythagoras. Roshni of 6th week for her project on spirograph. Dikshita M, Bhumika and Eva Riela of 11A2 for the project on shortest path, Dijkstra's algorithm. Moving on to the next stream, social studies. Sanjana B of 9A, Vedashri of 9A for the project on sectors of Indian economy. Anmita Sara Johnson. Anvita Sarah Johnson of 11C1, Charvi and Tejashwini for the projects on caste system of India. R.K. Bhavesh Raj, Ashwin S, Harihara Sudhin and Harshit Rohan of 11B1 and B3 for the project on Wealth Navigator.
How was it?
We're moving on to the next stream, computer science. Ashley M of 5A and Kaushika S of 5A for the project on smart dustbin. Anvita Rangaraju of 8C, Loveland 8D and Niyati of 8B for the projects on Java's Infinity. Sarath S of 9A, Krish Rahat of 9A and Nidarshan of 9B for their project on Bluetooth control car. We have participants from the primary level, Nishant Christopher of 5B and Saurik of 4B, who participated in the quiz competition organized by two schools, Stansford and Petistamnar. They brought laurels to the school by winning third prize. I request an academic director, ma'am, to come forward and give out the prizes for the Best Innovation Award, Best Presentation Award and Best Interdisciplinary Award. Well,
Innovation Award goes to the ambulance. Just today we had the persons were talking about how important Aadhaar ID is, and they have incorporated in their ambulance project, which will identify with the fingerprint of a person who is met with an accident or whatever it is. If he is in an emergency, with the fingerprint, the entire data of the person is collected through the Aadhaar ID, as well as the nearest hospital. That was a catch in that, which they usually, the ambulance drivers might take to a comfortable places wherever they want to, but especially in their project, we were all impressed, all of us, Dr. Mohan and Dr. Selvaradjou and all the judges were very much impressed the way they have incorporated the health ID, health app, and as well as the real life situation where they could effectively reduce the time that would take for them to reach the hospital. So, ambulance project was done by G.D. Tarun Kumar and they be for 11th standard. I think all of you would agree when I say zero is hero. Truly, you should see the way the wonderful students Sharan, Harshan of Rutvik and Rutvik of 5B who have presented a very beautiful puppet show. Through a puppet show, they proved how zero is hero. I think words would not be sufficient to explain that. We should visualize that. A surprising innovation from Inayat Kaur of 8th standard, who is getting the prize for the best interdisciplinary award. You should be wondering what is this new innovation at this age. She has developed with the MIT Scratch on her own a game for learning English. So our school has been promoting speaking English, but she has now come up with a device, a tool with which we can learn English.
Heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Your commitment and creativity have truly set a benchmark for excellence. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion and honoring our young achievers with your presence and blessings.
Good evening, respected chairman, chief guest, judges, academic director, to all our parents, students. So it is privilege to end our
Cognitive Meristem 2025. So, first thanking our chairman for giving us the opportunity to give us to present our students' talent and curiosity, and it is wonderful show from all our students who has exhibited their potential. And our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Mohan, Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry Technological University, and followed we have another chief guest in advance, Dr. Selvaradjou, who also accompanied all the exhibits. We requested, please climb sir, second floor. But without any hesitation, they do climb visit all the projects, whatever they can do. They did, and they are admired or to see our kids explaining. It's for us a privilege to hear all this. So thank you for your presence, sir. And it's a very tough task for our judges who did a tremendous job to judge all the exhibits. All the 5 judges, and we have our own parents, Suganti ma'am and Dr. Suganti, and our Kirtana ma'am, legal advisor in Pondicherry University, and who has witnessed all the projects. For them it will be like a heavy task. More than 120 to even 180 projects they have been judging. And all the judge, whatever the marks it is being allotted, only those prize winners are here. So congratulations to all the prize winners with the efforts of judges, and with their marks you have been acknowledged. So there is no intervention of any of the teachers. And thanks for the judging, ma'am. And thank you coordinators for arranging all this program smoothly. Right from Merlin ma'am, Goneshwari ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, who's planning all this MCs. Thank you ma'am. And Subhashini ma'am, our KG coordinator. So it's indeed privilege and honor to give the hardships how our teachers went for all this entire week progress, for arranging the rooms and all these places. More than arranging that, they have been planning and sitting with the students patiently and making sure that they are rehearsing properly. So the explanations and the students, whatever it has been given, it is the work of the teachers also. Thank you, teachers. And without thanking our parents, we cannot even end. Thank you, parents, for your time and your efforts to make your child progress in our institutions. Thank you, parents, for your presence here, and thank you, students. More than 500 students who visited our schools from 7 schools. So all the teachers from the other schools, they said one word: it is an eye-opening for us, and we can expect the other schools will be inviting us, seeing this models. So thank you for all the students, and thank you for all the principals who have accepted our invitations also. Thank you, and we'll see wonderful another cognitive minister in 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words of appreciation and acknowledgement. As we conclude the memorable valedictory function, let's all raise for the national anthem as a symbol of unity, pride, and patriotism.
Jai